Okie dokie. Alright. Hi, how are ya? What up, y'all? Oh my gosh, this thing's just gonna keep falling. It's like the third time trying to set this shit straight. Hello there, this is Flower with Rose Flower Tarot. Welcome in. How goes it, my beautiful kings and queens, my groovy people? Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, angels, ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, galactic beings, all creatures big and small, I love you all. Please share with myself and the collective what they need to hear to be their highest good. Let all evil eyes and monitoring spirits catch fire and go blind. Suck a toe, suck a lemon, suck a toad. Let all evil eyes and monitoring spirits catch fire, go blind, and die on all timelines and all planes and spaces of existence. Return to sender tenfold and do us no harm, guided in love and light. Y'all get in here. So just coming over here, I didn't meditate on the energy. I'm busy doing mom shit. This is my only day off. So just doing errands and shit. But just coming over here and like cleaning up my station, we've got luck. So that will be the reading. Let's talk about the luck. 1, 2, 3. So things are happening in divine timing, in divine light. And why is my light so fucking dim? What's going on with that? So it's pertinent. Somebody thought that they could dim out our light. Oh my gosh, maybe it's broken. It's not very bright at all. Oh, pickles. It has been through the ringer. Like, my kids like to drape their whole bodies all over this damn thing. It's like a toy to them. I'm gonna turn it off. Oh, it's dark. It wasn't that expensive. I think it was like $30, but it's my $30. I don't care if it was $5. I don't like buying the same thing more than twice. It's annoying, but whatever. Okay, so get in here. How goes it? Promise to have pants on. Okay, so luck. What is this luck, spirit? It's giving. Your luck is about to change. Maybe you have some sort of fortune, jackpot, reward coming your way. Let's find out. Divine, please give me clear and concise messages for the collective. Smudge my hands. Okay. Hope you guys are having a groovy day. Happy Friday. Woohoo, yay, weekend. It is the weekend, but it doesn't feel like the weekend because I always have so much to do. Like, I make homemade bread and like homemade pizzas and I make homemade bagels. So I have like a whole week's worth of homemade things to make. Not that I don't trust like store-bought stuff, it's just now that I've been like more natural herbalist type thing, I like to like know what's going in my kids' tummies. So, and what's like, there's so many preservatives and weird shit in that store-bought shit. So that's just me. Maybe somebody in the collective is trying new things like that too, making more home meals, holistic natural remedies, homemade toothpaste, like natural remedies for deodorant, natural remedies for like lotions and skin lightening things, like for your hyperpigmentation, teeth whitening things, like just little things like that that don't have all these weird calcifying pineal gland ingredients in it. Does that make sense? Like, we don't need all that extra shit that's gonna like make you less and less in touch with nature, put an even bigger barrier between you and Gaia. So all this stuff that's man-made is not good for us, but we already knew that. So let's just cleanse it out. Tell me what I need to know. Share with the collective. Okay. Went to Costco. It's a clusterfuck. It really was, but people were nice. It's usually, I like to go like right when they open, but I had a couple appointments to take my babies to their appointments. Everybody's all good to go. I like to get that shit out the way. We already went to the eye doctor, the dentist. Wonderful things. So yeah, somebody about to get burned. I heard burned at the stake. Maybe your ancestors or your elders from another life were burned at the stake and you are the embodiment of their dreams. So that's good. Let me start here in my oracle. So, Holy Spirit, what is this energy? Let's get some general collective energy. Gotta be quiet. One of my minis is napping. I did get the download of what is that song? I already said that song. What is it? Oh man, just as soon as it was there, it just whisked away. So we'll see if it comes back around. We'll see. It was like a fancy celebratory song. Something that's gonna make you dance, like a dancey dance song. So that's good. Oh. Spirit says they will regret messing with the chosen one. Okay. I'm gonna leave it out. That's some real shit. They really will. People right now are regretting. I got the, oh yes, my dream. A lot of people from my past, old friends from like elementary school even. I ain't seen none of them in a long time, but I did see this gentleman from grade school, elementary school, and he was constantly teased because he was like, I guess what you call poor, or I feel like I was poor, but we were like a comfortable middle class. My family, we lived in an all white neighborhood. We were only black people on the block. Went to all white schools. I don't know if that makes you rich or poor or whatever, but we were on a nice side of town. Every school I went to was pretty new. The high school I went to originally was pretty old, but then they made another high school like when I was the second year to go to that school. So anyways, I seen him at a grocery store that I frequent, but not really that location. I don't really go to that location often. He was like eating his lunch. I guess he worked there. And I just had to stop and say hello and ask him if he remembered me, and of course he did not. So that was funny. And I was just like, oh, I was just saying hello. Haven't seen you in a while. I remember like seeing his mom where kind of like where I used to work. Like I would see his mom almost every day, and she was really always nice to me. So he's like, no, I don't remember you. I just let him read his book and just said like a kind hello. So this is resonating. So someone from your past may have something to share with you or express some sort of, it's giving secret. Ancestors will go to war for you. It's giving there's some sort of hidden thing. I don't know if it's technically a secret, let's find out, or if it's something you may already instinctively know but you don't have like the concrete evidence on. All right, just hop around here. I did get the download that a group of people are very ill. Like this has been current constant energy that people are going to get sick from attacking or coming against the chosen beings, the divine ones, because a lot of the times people are in hidden competitions with you and you don't even know why. You don't know why a group of people don't like you. You don't know why a group of people can't hang out with you or give you like smug, unappealing looks. Like you ever just go into a group of like supposed friends or associates or coworkers, whatever, and they just like stop talking, or they just rub you the wrong way, or that you feel like you just feel this energy like they don't like you. They don't fuck with you. Yeah, it's giving that. And I used to get that a lot in my heyday, and it makes sense. Yeah, this could be people that are corrupt minds, a corrupt community of people that just don't, you're not supposed to be everybody's cup of tea, but for everybody to not like you, that gives you a weird feeling. Okay, so what are we getting at here? We've got some sort of reward coming through. You may have somebody from your past with something to tell you, something to share with you. It's giving something of your childhood, something that happened in your childhood unbeknownst to you is coming full circle. It's coming back around to be revealed to you as like it's something is completing. Like this cycle has completed, and now you're getting rewards, you're getting some sort of abundance, some sort of fortune from completing a cycle. Does that make sense? Let's find out. Okay. I'm just gonna grab some and see what comes out. Spirit, divine spirit. What can we share with the collective of your highest good? Tell us more about this luck in this corrupt community. What is this luck? Your luck is changing in this corrupt community. Alright. Okay. Say it simply and with passion. Say it simply and with passion. Try to replicate your sexy and your beauty. I saw this coming out in Head Start. What the fuck? Okay. So my siblings' names. So perhaps somebody from your family has something to say to you, and they're very passionate. Somebody from your family was mimicking some sort of energy that you carry. What is this? Spirit says you're going to be comfortable. You're going to have enough to spare and share. All your bills are about to be paid. You're approved. Your divine spiritual team has approved you in some sort of facet. Bottom of the deck says dream spell work. What is the sibling passion? Simply. What is the sibling? What about the sibling? Oh, okay. It says they know they fucked up and they're all gonna get street justice in jail. Somebody in your family, perhaps the sibling, this is giving brother, because this is my brother's name. But flip the energy where you need to put it. Maybe you don't have a brother. Maybe this is a sister for you. They fucked up and they're getting justice in jail. On the back of this it says made false police reports or CPS reports. They hired dark practitioners, people in your community, people in your neighborhood. They bribed and blackmailed the landlord, did noise campaigns, gaslighting, energy weapons. Okay. Miscellaneous. Okay, that went way down there. So now somebody's feeling very guilty. You could be a Virgo or have a lot of earth in your chart. Virgo in your chart, your earth chart, your birth chart. Somebody was praying, somebody in your family, more specifically, was praying on your downfall. Tell us more. Thank you, Spirit. You are hated by many and loved by few. This is what I was kind of getting at with, like, you can read the energies, or you feel like energies. You feel like when you're, you just know when people don't fuck with you. They don't give you like strong body language. They don't give you eye contact. They're constantly finding reasons to dislike you, like, oh, that's something so and so is into, or the collective wouldn't like that, or we didn't invite you because we didn't think you were into that. Stuff like that. Like, my family used to constantly exclude me from functions and even conversations because they thought like I wasn't interested in something, or they just would typecast me into this little box that for whatever reason they thought I belonged in. But tell us more. You're gonna hear some information. Okay, so somebody's haunted. You're gonna hear some information. Perhaps you were stolen at birth. Perhaps you're adopted. Is that the secret? Perhaps you're not guilty of these fictitious things that they said about you, calling and making false reports, false police reports, creating a false narrative. Stolen from a different country. I didn't realize I had this twice. You were stolen from a different country. If this isn't your story, somebody near and dear to you, this could be an ancestor's, an elder's story, and they're speaking through me to you about their story. Something happened in your bloodline that's been hushed for far too long. And these people are haunted with mythical monsters. They're being deeply disturbed. Because understand, as above, so below. So they're in spiritual jail. This is giving spiritual jail, which is a spiritual hell where you are trapped in your mind from all the wicked things that you've participated in. And understand, if you don't believe like the spiritual realm exists and our elders and our ancestors and our divine spiritual guides, angels, galactic beings, all that, you don't believe that that exists, okay, that's cool. But when you do something wrong to innocent people, or you participate in weird wicked shit like dark magic, and you try to infringe on somebody's free will, there's consequences to that. And that's what we call karma. And spiritual karma consists of my ancestors kicking your ass, kicking your ancestors' ass. That's what's taking place. They go into war for us. God bumps all through my back. And your ancestors trying to make sense of why you're doing what you're doing. Like, oh, he's just he was hurt as a child, he's got trauma, he's got this, and they're communicating with my ancestors. But really what's happening, they're fucking going back and forth. And what happens more times than not, stick with me here, those that fuck with the wrong ones, like God's divine people, God's prophets, healers, light workers, messengers, you get double karma. Because certain people you just can't fuck with. Certain people you just can't try to take out of this realm. You can't do death magic on. You can't speak ill will on them. Okay? These people are going to say, oh no, this is you. You're not guilty of whatever they said about you. These people lied about you on literal court documentation. I'm just holding it. Spirit's like, get to it. Put it down. And right now, they're going through a lot of karma. A lot of spiritual paranoia, mental disturbances here on the 3D. And it can't be explained because it's unfathomable to those that don't know about it. If you have no spiritual consciousness, maybe you're more religious and you're like, that doesn't work, that's not what my Bible says. Okay, don't beat your Bible crazy. Don't beat yourself up with the Bible, but there's things that just not in that book, and there's a reason for that. Who wrote that shit? Okay, we don't have to go into that. Don't get your pins in a bunch. Okay, so there's like a boomer like saying, oh no, oh no, she didn't. Oh, I fucking sure did. Okay, it says trying to get their way by any means necessary. Okay, so I'm curious why my little brother's name is in here. Okay, Spirit said their offerings are being rejected. So they're still dabbling in that shit. Understand, people of your family are not like you. You're rare. You're a mystic. You're a rare specimen. The Most High broke the mold when he made you. Okay? These people are craving dominancy over you, dominion over your voice, over your body, over your spirit, over your soul, but they can't. They can't have that because you're God's child. We can't give you what we don't have. The fuck? The fuck? What is stolen at? Stolen from a different country. What's stolen? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, sugar, honey, iced tea. The tea is hot. It's burning your tongue. Okay? Candle, fire, magic. That's what they're doing. That's what they're dabbling in. Spirit speaks. Hearing from someone's lawyer soon. Yeah. Because this shit that they did, that shit's illegal. Defamation of character. I'm hearing Ponzi scheme, IRS fraud, from like estate attorney, estate land, inheritance, fortunes. These people are fearful, defeated, embarrassed, and shook. This is your family. And ex-co-workers, whoever they bribed and coerced or intimidated or hired. Speaking of family, okay, come on now. Phil Lishy, my uncle. I'm gonna put these family members on the side and we'll clarify them here in a second, if I don't forget. So far, we got a lot of masculine. We got a lot of masculines that are doing dream spell work, trying to get some attention in the dream state. Angel spirit guides, the divine is intercepting this information, or they had to intervene. Excuse me, thank you, Spirit. Now they said we intervene. We intervene on this shit. I heard I made it rain. I make it rain on them hoes. I make it rain. I make it rain. We make it rain on them hoes. Damn, this is my whole family. Look at all these fucking... Look at all these motherfucking chords. Y'all saw me shuffle it. So this is my karmic mother's name, my little brother's name, and her brother's name. And N, first middle or last name N, highly significant. Ooh, Spirit's telling the tea now. So tell us more. What is stolen from a different country? Okay, I heard it. They were paid to keep you or take you away from your righteous family, because whoever you were, yeah, literally, it's right there. I'm holding it. Whoever your original family was that you came from, 789. They paid this family that took care of you, these evil family members, to do fire magic and corrupt the minds of the community about you. So this is why people look at you weird. This is why people don't understand you. This is why people talk gossip, rah, 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 on your name, even though you're just delightful and cute as a button. It's like, it didn't make sense for me for the longest time, but it's making sense. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh-wee. This is why you're motherfucking haunted. This is why you guys are having deathly experiences. Nothing you try to manifest will come to fruition because your heart is tainted. Straight evil. So I'm looking at first, middle, last name N, illegally married you. What is this? These people are livid. You're a truth speaker. Go blank. And they're livid. True love is on its way to you. Tell us more about this stolen. I don't have all my country cards ready yet, but it's giving some faraway land. You're from far away. Like, you're not. If you're watching this in America, you're not American. Even though you are technically American because you've got like a social and an ID and all that shit, but you were stolen from another country, paid to be with this weird family. They paid off your weird family to monitor, stalk, harass you, and keep you low vibrational. Thank you, Spirit. You're gonna need a lawyer, my baby. Or this is for them. They're gonna need a lawyer. Because there's a lawyer coming in to tell you some shit, and then they need a lawyer because you suing their asses, okay? Because these people were abusive. God, bumps all through my back. It's like a tickle, like, going like from like the back of my back, like up my spine. That's what it feels like. Abusive, mentally, physically, emotionally, reflectively. These people, ooh, words do not express all the shit you've been through. You do not look like all the shit you've been through. And that's because you're just full of love. I mean, if all the scars from my past was on my body, I would be a battered up bitch. But we grow, we evolve, we heal, we forgive. Yeah. These people were harvesting your energy. This karmic mother, ex-lovers, initials, family, business, friends. But you're too emotionally intelligent for that. And they are not. They are not emotionally intelligent. They have very low IQ. Somebody's going to get 25 to life in jail. Because it wasn't just enough to keep you low vibrational, but like telling you ain't shit. You ain't never going to be shit. Abusing you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It wasn't enough to try to break your whole heart every day, all day, in all different ways. To bully you, to compulsively nonstop do fire magic, earth magic, water magic, get defamation of character, but get divination done on you. It wasn't enough to just do that. December. They had to go above and beyond. They had to literally take you out of here because you're on somebody's will, or you were on somebody's will. You are an heiress because you're not from here. So your original family, you're on your original family's wills. because you're from out of the country, and then you're on, you know, you're Americanized. Makes, stay with me, families will as well. People is giving grandparents, grandfigure, fatherly figures, assets. They left you something and these people stole it from you. And it's not even just that. So they fucked up your life here. They fucked up your life in the dream state, in that you're never comfortable. They're constantly, it's like you're an object in a petri dish, and like they're the weird scientists and they keep poking at the little critter in the petri dish, let it be like an organism or something, and they're just like, oh, okay, let's just take the arms off, and oh, how does it move now? Like, and then like they're looking down at it, they're like, oh, let's just pour some acid on it and see how it squirms and squiggles. It's just like they just could not stop doing stuff to you compulsively, endlessly. These people are now, from the death magic they're doing, they're next in line to perish. R.I.P. First, I take it out. Some people are gonna die by like overdoses. I'm getting hella downloads right now. I don't even need the cards right now. Overdoses. Somebody's gonna die in prison. Somebody's gonna die in a hospital bed all alone. What's interesting is everybody in these weird groups are dying of the same thing. Like, it's cancer, it's some sort of infection, it's like respiratory things, it's like venereal, like a sexual disease. Like, they're all dying and it's around the same time. That's not a coincidence. There are no coincidences. This is karma. This is spiritual justice, is what I heard. Expect positive changes after these people are out of your timeline completely. Like, the cycle's over, the window is closed. Like, thank you, Grandma. Sacrifice your grandmother. I'm getting they sacrificed your original host parents as well. This is how they stole you. This is deep, y'all. This is bigger than you. This is bigger than me. They had a beef with your actual parents. They had a beef with your mother. They had a beef with your father. Like, I guess you are a magical being from a magical land, from magical lineage, from magical people since the beginning of time. Y'all have been like the first divine people, the first gods, first ambassadors, prophets. And you guys are like natural Reiki masters, natural shamans, natural herbalists. Expect positive change because your ancestors never left your side. Your actual mother never left your side, even if they did unalive her and stole you, or told your family you were gone. Like, it's giving car crash, some sort of crash or fire or something, house fire. Like, you were that baby that died, but really they sold you off to some weird ass family. Like, they always, like, this family A from the foreign country always knew where you were and, like, looked in on you. Like, you're that organism in the petri dish. Like, you always had, like, eyes on you. You never had privacy. And so when they go to jail, they gonna have eyes on them and they ain't gonna get no privacy. That's what's happening right now. They think they've gotten away with this because this is old shit. This is since you were a baby, before you were born. They were doing magic on you in your mother's womb. And then family, too, the family you're living with, or your host family from whatever state or country you're in right now, they're paid to do weird shit to you to keep you low vibrational so that you wouldn't ascend, so you wouldn't tap into your gifts. Thank you, Spirit. We come in full circle here. Okay. December. Expect positive changes in December. This family A, they got a lot of money. You come from money. You are royalty. To be an heiress of this magnitude, they paid off people in the justice system, judges, policemen. Those people that were paid off, that could be bribed or blackmailed, however you want to put it. They abused their power, misuse of power, strong misuse of power. Strong misuse of power. And while you're low vibrational, because you are a divine being, your energy is magnetic. It's luminous. It's like it can light the moon. It can light so many countries. It can light the fucking world. And your energy is rich. It's giving like it's kind of giving like on Men in Black. If you start crying, like it starts raining type shit. Like you're very in touch with Gaia. Okay, what came out? It says, we see your true colors shining through, good and bad. So your divine spiritual team saw and heard what these fuckers on both sides, these both weird families, what they were planning. No secret lies in the dark for long. We illuminate that shit. We are the light. Okay? Speak, Spirit. Spirit said, I'm on it. I'm on it. Speak, Spirit. What else? Spirits are at unrest. Thank you, Divine. At unrest. They're stopping at nothing to get to the end of this shit. To eradicate this misuse of powers. To eradicate these ones that played in the dark arts, thinking that shit, that hoogoo boogie boogie, wasn't going to circle around and come straight to them. Because it's coming tenfold. They cursed their lineages coming after you. Yes, they violated you. They violated spiritual laws and 3D laws. Let's talk about it. Ew. This is a form of energy harvesting too. Dark magic, incest in the family. It's giving these people that family A that you came from, the family that knows that who you are. They must have like, you're dead. Okay, so you're dead on paper, but you're not dead. You're alive if you're watching that. They change your name, change your age, change everything about you, change your birth date. And they do these sex rituals in the family to keep some sort of dark magic going. I don't know the specifics on that. Don't ask me. I'm not into the dark arts. Don't ask me. It's just Spirit of me made that card forever months ago. Tell us more. First letter, last name B. So BN. Fell right on N. BN could be first letter, last name could be highly significant. And B. Moon rituals. Really taking advantage of the moon rituals, moon phases. The retrogrades. We're still in Venus retrograde right now till the 12th. What is this? Incest? Thank you. Intuitively, you knew your spiritual team and you deep down, your higher self knew that once your lower self ascended, you would get the downloads. You would get the information that your spiritual team needed you to know. Because these fuckers were never going to tell you nothing. It's a family secret. This weird incest they do, the rituals they do, the dark magic they do, how they all believe in the devil. And they'll do devil's bidding, the most low demon energy. Silence is golden. They thought they were safe because they never talked about it. 333 on the clock. They never revealed who they truly are. Your whole life was a lie. And now everybody's combative from them doing the reckless magic. Thank you, Spirit. December keeps coming out. What about December? What do you want me to hear about December? I heard riches beyond your wildest dreams. Riches beyond your wildest dreams. That sounds beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Cops fed rolling up on these frauds. Divine timing. Spirit says it's literally hours, days, weeks these people got left before all their freedom and they're publicly humiliated. So a lot of people are running. A lot of people are hiding in the trenches, in the tunnels of their panic rooms. I heard panic rooms, yachts, family businesses. We got glow up here. Something about your ascension, like how you show up in the world, how you elevate and raise a vibration. They're threatened by that shit. Ooh, are they threatened? They're threatened that you're facing good karma because you healed yourself. You healed the small little pockets of sadness that used to be your childhood. No longer resides with you. Yeah, that happened to me, and yet I'm still here. Oh yeah, I used to date that one guy, or one girl, cool beans. Like, that shit doesn't even, it doesn't faze you. What did I say? People are on the run. Thank you, Spirit. Moon rituals. These people lied in court. Ooh. I don't know how much time you get for lying in court, but that fell right on that family pile. There was a huge portal shift occurring. Yes, that was the download from yesterday. I didn't even mention that in the other reading. So that's purposeful. Spirit wanted me to mention it here. There's a huge portal shift occurring. Limitless possibilities is what I'm hearing. I'm telling you, you have been the master manifester, the truest, purest magician this world has ever seen. You are unstoppable. It's like it's like you're taking the earth and you're flipping it on its side, and it's an upheaval. Like, words do not express, the God bumps alter me. Words do not express how proud your ancestors are of you, and you've got the protection and the armor of over 1,000, 10,000 men and women that will go to fucking war for you, and they are. When I tell you they are, somebody's tickling my back. P. First middle, our last name, P. PNB, NPB, financially stable, forces working against you. You will be shown the way. You'll be shown the way against these forces working against you. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Everything's coming full circle, and it's timing. No longer are you blinded by anybody's illusions. Okay? But they're blinded by their own lies. They're lying so much they believe the lies. They know, and it's also, I'm also hearing the energy that so many people don't know exactly what it was that was like fueling them. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it was a dark magic. They did dark magic on the community. So if you don't understand why you were against the collective, or for example myself, it's not completely your fault. It's because you're trapped in your self node, doing low vibrational shit, talking shit about people you don't even know anything about, and demons love that. They can latch onto you through your weed, through your drink, through your promiscuity. If you're in a dark place, a sunken place, they thrive off that energy, and they're not going to let you go until they've used you up as their host, until you're dried up, disease stricken on your deathbed, and then they're going to hop out and fly into another low vibrational entity. That's why we say raise your vibration, so that you are unfuckwittable. They can't penetrate your divine aura if you have raised your vibrations and you have healed. Yes, this is a wicked, evil injustice that took place. These people are greedy as fuck. They are liars. Again with the perjury. Double confirmation on that. Oh God, all of my family is landing on this family pile on the side right here. I don't have a very big desk. It's like literally this big, but Carol Fowler, however you say that name. Spirit says you're a real life superstar. Makes me think of Superstar. I really love that movie. Superstar. Yeah, your whole family was sent in to distract you. Your ex-lovers, your ex-friends, family, business, friend were sent in to distract you. They are suffering from instant karma via the universe. 3823. Did they say this? L. Ooh, Spirit also said, this is on top, you're a high value king or queen. So your divine spiritual team, 3838 on the clock, they knew you would eventually get this shit. Because it's in your DNA to get this shit. It's bigger than you. This is a beef from timelines and life cycles before you were even born. But since you've been around the block, around this globe, a few life cycles, not to beat your own horn, but toot, it's your turn to literally be the embodiment of your ancestors' dreams and to wrap this shit up. And you're wrapping them up in a fancy, beautiful bow for their lord, for the devil, for hell. Because this is what they manifested. You manifested a reality where the truth and freedom reigns free. So you got some monitoring spirits, like hacking your accounts, perhaps hacking your media, your social media accounts, your email, your phone. I know they're all over my YouTubes and shit. Oh well. JP Morgan is super significant. They can't do anything. They're not slowing anything down. The people that need to read this and watch this reading, they get it. These people are abusing drugs and narcotics to numb the reality that the end is near. You're one of a kind. And there's no rest for the wicked. And this landed right on my evil family, earthly family, karmic family. No rest for the wicked. They were all benefiting from my energy, from your energy. This is a synopsis, you know what I'm saying, of their wicked agenda. This is why you get your rewards and your fortune. Because you healed. And you're revealing these truths. You're using that throat chakra that the Most High gave you. And your gifts, your talents. Okay? And people are jealous and upset. Financially stable. These people are not financially stable right now. Felicia Lishy. Well, GD, this is my other karmic mother, sister. This is a whole fucking family. Now, if my cousin and my sister come out, you already know. They're all in cahoots. I didn't even ask the question, who's behind this. Spirit is saying it outright. I don't have to even ask that shit. I knew many months ago. I knew because I seen it in a dream. But I was allowing you guys to use your free will to change, to use your free will to heal, to return whatever was stolen. Meaning me, return me, give me back to wherever the fuck I'm supposed to be. It says you are a starseed. You naturally attract a lot of obsessive people that need healing. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? And death angels are here because everybody that went against you was on a dummy mission. These groups, these charters, these organizations, these covens, these cults, these churches, they were having grim endings. 10-10. Okay? Death magic, mad people involved. And root work done to sacrifice your children. And you wanted to bring in the collective's children. Everything we love and we hold dear is protected. That's your fur babies, your children, your home, your vehicle, your forward movement, your new love interest, great fortune. Come on, spirit, speak. What else about this family when you're here? What else needs to be revealed? Spirit says insurance policy. This is what I'm talking about. This is why you're dead on paper. You're already dead. You're already dead before you grew up. You were a dead child. You were an unalive child. Like in this foreign country. They thought you were gone already. But really they sold you to this weird family to take care of you. And this weird family was doing dark work on you. Using you as a battery. An energy source. Like they're vampires. They're just sucking you dry. And since the end is near for them, they wanted to literally take you out with insurance. Somebody married you and then took you out like on paper and you're dead already, so they got like a lump of money or some sort of installment or part of your heiress money because they're your husband or something is what I'm hearing. Stay grounded. Stealing your mail. Paying people in your leasing office to fuck up shit, slow shit down. These people are not people. They have demon attachments because that's what happens when you're in your self mode and you overindulge in materialistic things. You overindulge in devil shit, devil magic, demon shit. They're exposed. Thank you, Spirit. They're part of the Illuminati. Secret society, really, right there. Star Sea, was it Eastern Stars? Masons. Not all of them, just most of them. The evil ones. April. You're getting some information about this shit in April. We're in April now. Retrograde's nearly over, y'all. Everybody's sick and ill. You could be having some ascension symptoms, like runny noses, maybe sore muscles or bones, because you just went through another portal, my baby. You just had another DNA upgrade. Hired hackers to fuck with you. Hack your businesses, hack your computer at work, hack your phones, hack your car, GPS track you. Nothing was untouched. Everywhere you go, everywhere your feet move to, anywhere in your house, illegal surveillance. It's you are this beautiful organism in the petri dish, or you're the fish in the fish bowl, and they're all like they're got their ugly faces pressed against it, just like on Harry Potter. How, what is it? His evil cousin, evil cousin, had his like ugly mug up against the glass. He's like, oh, I feel so sorry for you, looking at all these people with their ugly mugs pressed against the glass. Like, totally. Movies are documentary, okay? Especially that one. Truth teller. Spirit says, listen, watch, and observe. Just watch how this shit pans out. Get your popcorn ready. Have a laugh, because this shit's hilarious now. Yeah. Because you got that healing energy that the universe needs. We're not going anywhere because we're necessary here. You see how that works? We have dominion over this region of the planet, of the World Wide Web. And these fuckers can't stand it. This is why they're combative. This is why they're falling. What did I say? You got dominion, my starseed. You are royalty. Through and through. It's in your blood. Nobody can take what God has gave you. And all they were doing was solidifying it. Everything they took from you was a test. I just saw an orb. Everything they took from you was a test, and they failed miserably. November. What's happening November? What's November? Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Oh, I saw something flip. What is it? Put your bare feet on the earth. November, you'll be put your bare feet on the earth. Or you should do that every day anyways. I know I haven't. I have not grounded in so long. I'm gonna do that after. Okay, you will be left something in someone's will. You were left something in somebody's will. I said that. Improvements are on the horizon. People are having mental anguish because of these realities. You're born to be famous. You can't stop what has been ordained by the Most High God. Nothing. Astral projects to you. Dream magic violation. Raping you in your dreams. Yeah, they were doing that for the longest time, and I could feel that shit. I could feel it when I was a little girl. I didn't understand it. I was like, whoa, what's that feeling? Especially now, it feels like I'm getting an orgasm, but I didn't okay that, and I didn't participate. So what do? I call that shit back to me, and I send you a little gift with a little cherry on top, and I know y'all feel that shit. Stop doing it to the starseeds. Divine Feminine Empress, High Priestess, I feel it. I see you. Okay? This is why you guys are having mental anguish. Because you feel bad for coming against the chosen beings. You feel bad that we're exposing these truths. You feel bad. You guys need a detox. These karmics, these evil ass people that are having the mental manipulation issues because of all the heavy drug use that they're doing, and they're being exposed because they're exposed and their false promises. My Lanta. What's this death magic? I said, what's this death magic? 911. Conspiracy to unalive. The death magic is happening because you were participating in the dark arts with your necromancy and your jar spells and your what's it called, water and fire magic, and your root work, and your hiring practitioners, hiring people that you think can't read the energy, even them too. Karmic readers, karmic tarot readers, karmic divination oracles. They know about spiritual law. They know there's a certain group of people you can't fucking touch. And okay, you pay them a hefty bond. You pay them a hefty whop. They know that it's going to end up with you guys being cursed. And so what they did is, I'm going to tell you what they did. They told you they were doing the work, but they really weren't doing it. That's what some of them were doing. And then additionally, I'm seeing in my mind's eye, somebody making a deal with the devil to ensure that y'all get the karma when this shit backfires, so they know it was going to backfire. So this is why you definitely getting it tenfold. This is why you definitely getting your comeuppance. I'm talking about the evil family members. Tenfold. And this is why you definitely regretting fucking with the chosen ones. We tried to warn you. We actually did. I told you this isn't the smoke you want. I did say that. Don't fuck with the chosen being. 49:19 on the clock. Okay? Somebody wants to say they love you, they hate you. It's a fleeting feeling. That's too many. We got some creepy neighbors being exposed. Neighbors that they put here to monitor gang stalk and say every time you exit your house, every time you're outside, every time you leave, every store you go to, what you frequently purchase. Like places you would frequently go to, so they could put like a mystery and like not invisible. It's kind of invisible. It's like a potion or an elixir that has dark magic on it, and they pour it over your food. Like if you were to DoorDash something or get something delivered to your house. That's why I don't do that shit. I cook everything myself. I don't trust y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. It never really affected me, but I could see adversely how it could affect other people around me until I knew how to protect us and return that shit to the sender. Okay? Ooh, everybody. Derval. Your mom's side of the family. This is my whole mother's side of the family, literally. It's got my brother, both brothers. Well, only one brother's missing out of this, but I know his ass is in here, Damien. My karmic mother, her brother, her sister, her other sister, both aunties. Everybody's saying, what the fuck? How does she know this? How do I not know it? You put it so blatantly in my face. Y'all are in my dream. Y'all are in my energy. Y'all watch me. How do I not know? What do you mean? The fuck? What do you mean? I'm also seeing the image of like a baby. Yeah, this is people that are 70 plus years old. You know better, you simpletons. You know better, you fucking boomers. And I love me some boomers. I love the elderly. I love them so much because it's a blessing to be old. It's a blessing to have so many beautiful decades under your belt. It's a blessing to be so seasoned and have your life laid out to you in so many beautiful chapters, and see how you maybe should have adapted in this way and adapted in that way. I have such respect for the boomers and the elderly, and such respect for our spiritual team, and such respect for my ancestors, period, as a whole. All beings, big and small, galactic beings, y'all the real G's. And these 3D policemen and feds, like, y'all, respect. What I don't understand is the ones that are bitter because they wasted their time. They wasted their time and they wasted their prime years trying to take out somebody that doesn't even fucking know you. We don't even know you. Hiding money in banks overseas, over waters, trying to put your reputation, trying to, what is it? I don't even know. Oh, trying to ruin your reputation now that you cut the cords. So now these people are just gossiping. They have nothing else working. Magic's not working. Word of mouth isn't working. Defamation of character, in the legal system is coming up to nothing. As nothing. You're not guilty. Because while they made all these claims against you, they were watching you. They've been watching you for years, watching me for years. And I don't do anything. I'm quite square bear. Honestly, and I'm a boss-ass mommy. My kids are well taken care of, despite the fact that I don't have any child support. I had to make them by myself, but I'm doing the damn thing by myself. Well, with the divine, of course. Child abuse trauma. So yeah, somebody else, now they're guilty of child abuse. Now they're guilty of neglecting their babies. Now they're caught up with CPS. Isn't that interesting? Because that's the energy you put out into the universe, and it's not going to land on me. It's not going to land on my collective. We doing the damn thing. It's landing going back to you because that's what y'all are doing. Somebody is a pedo. Somebody literally touches, trigger warning, children. Sorry, but that's what I saw. February. Getting caught up for that in February. So this is current energy. First name, last name O. PPE loans. Not only did they lie on you, they made businesses and said it was you. Because they got your information. They know your social. My family know my social. That's not hard. My karmic mother would have my social if she's my karmic mother, right? But something about it wasn't working. Oh, even my sister. Well. Everybody's here. The gang's all here. Let's have a meeting. And where y'all get in the room and I just kick you straight in your ass. Let's do that. Wait. I don't have to do that. I don't have to get my shoes dirty. The universe is doing that for me, okay? And you want to know why? Because everything was returned to sender tenfold. And blessings are on the way. Big money. Okay? Love spells. It's very interesting because the same way people hate you, they now love you now. They now see your worth. They now see your divine. They see your anointing. These thieves. These thieves. These ones that just would stop at nothing to try to take you out of here. Little did they know who the fuck you are. Spirits are taken out. Collective, you have money on the way. Sweet freedom. Money on the way. Really right after this. Blessings on the way. Spiritual abundance. Literal abundance. 3D abundance. Okay? 911. They're all going to jail. Conspiracy to unalive. And Elon Musk is in this too. This is big corporations. Big charters, organizations of government. Energy weapons. Neural technology that your family said it was okay for them to put inside of your vessel, your beautiful God's vessel, illegally put in your vessel. So somebody in your family said it was okay, like maybe during a dental procedure, like where you were under the gassy stuff, you know, like how you're slightly under. They could have easily did it then. They could have easily put something in your drink to make you sleepy, like this ex-lover. False insurance claim. Okay. Now they're gonna need to consult their spiritual guides, their ancestors, their angels, the Most High, because nothing else is working. They don't understand why they're still dying slowly, quickly, whatever in between. They didn't listen to the signs. I did say we warned y'all. This ain't what you want. I warned y'all before I even knew your guys' name specifically until everybody was in my dreams all the time. That's not an accident. And I saw what you're doing in my dreams. And I saw the illusions we're doing. I saw the veil. I saw everything. I heard everything. And I just was waiting. And y'all were just on borrowed time. Creepy neighbors being exposed. Illegal experiments. This is what I'm talking about. Fish in a bowl. Organism in a petri dish. The CIA is aware of it. DEA, NSA, Feds, MK Ultra. You've always been observed. But now, they'll get the pleasure of knowing exactly how that feels when they are publicly humiliated. This is a cult and a coven I am speaking of. The ones that don't have initials. The 1% that are not known, that aren't on the 1% list. Do you hear what I'm putting down for y'all? Okay? Straight darkness, dark priests and dark warlocks. But lucky for you, I am your spiritual advisor, your spiritual investigator, and it took us, as high vibrational truth tellers, get into the bottom of this tea, bringing it down, exposing little chapters and charters of the secrets, piece by piece, as like little pieces of a puzzle. God bumps all through me. And of course we had to give this to you in like slow, minute little doses because the world wouldn't, God knows you can't handle all of this all at once. So these are just confirmations and updates. None of this should be new information for y'all. But if it is, I'm glad I could bring it to your noodle and watch a lot of my other readings to get more pockets of the information because you were brought here for a reason. I was brought here for a reason. Okay? Tell them more about this cult coven, Holy Spirit. You were set up for a reason. Your karma, you're walking karma, you're the test that the Most High knew was strong enough to do this job. And strong enough to expose these people and confident and protected enough. Okay, so yeah, Levitica from my leasing office, you don't work here anymore, but that doesn't mean that the good investigators, the good policemen, the good feds don't know your name and don't know your participation about how you let people come in my home illegally, how suddenly there's cameras all around my neighborhood for protection purposes. This is the only reason why I moved here after I was in an abusive relationship, after I was homeless, and everything was taken from myself and my child, and we only lived in 3 trash bags full, and I had literally nothing. There's cameras everywhere, but suddenly, when I went in there to complain about like my toilet being clogged or whatever, none of the cameras were working. None of the cameras were functioning. And it was like that for months. For a couple years. Spirit says you're boss as fuck and you're very confident, and this is what threatens this group of people. No more attachments. Oh, no, they are attachments. These are these entity attachments. Spirit says everything was fated to happen. Everything's fated to happen. So like you, I'm a part of this story too. We're not alone. 144, not alone. Yeah, everything was on some fuck shit. You're walking karma. So it's like God was, you're the fish. God was like dangling your beautiful essence all around your family. Be like, hey, look at this beautiful blessing I have in your family. You could use it to be your highest good. You could heal from this person. You can raise your vibration with this person. You can manifest with this person if you're fair and kind and you treat them well. And what they did is they did the opposite. They're like, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to tape them down, trap them, manipulate them, keep them bonded, do dark magic on them, hide them from their gifts, and we're just going to bleed them dry like the vampires we are. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. So there's hidden means of currency that are coming to the surface, and all this hidden competition is coming to the surface. 111 on the clock. The good judge that took over these cases for the collective, they're well aware of the limits, the lengths. The lengths that these people and these groups and these covens and these charters and these organizations went to take you from your inheritance, to take you out of your natural bloodline, out of your truest form, out of your gifts, out of your destiny. Okay? These people are shapeshifters. These people are not your family. They were cloned out. These people have no souls. Do not feel anything towards them, for they have been replaced and replicated many times before. You don't believe me? They have the signs to do that. I don't know what you guys thought this was, but we're in 2025 where we have flying cars, we have robots, we have nanotechnology, we have clone ass people, we have food that's not real, we have animals that aren't real, we've got angels and other beautiful and ugly things that are real and are simulated and man created, and that's just the way it is. Just keep up. You got a false twin flame. Your false twin flame was hired to take you out of here. They were paid help. They're all paid actors. Your whole life was a lie. Okay? And now they're shook because they're learning hard lessons. They shouldn't have fucked with you. You were the test and they failed. I can't reiterate that enough. This cult and coven is exposed. And they were the pawn. They're the first ones in the group to get taken out. Or actually, I'm hearing the last ones. They got the bigger ones months ago. People are in jail already and they're snitching on each other. Well, you didn't hear this from me, but so-and-so did this. And this family hired me to do this. And they literally hired me to be an unaliving hitman. And blah, 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 blah. And they pay me this much. Here's the documentation. Here's the paper trail. Like, this shit's over. It's been over. Y'all are on borrowed time. Kiss your babies. Kiss your own ass. Walk that dog one last time, because it's over for y'all. It's over. What else? Here, Holy Spirit. God is in charge. Thank you, Spirit. Nobody's to be trusted. Oh, well. Ex-fiance's wife. I don't know your name. I don't think I even know you, but you all in my business. You all in the energy. Because how you have my sloppy seconds, and now he's not acting right, I guess. I don't give a fuck. That's not my problem. I can't control my face. I can't control these gifts, but I can control this energy that's coming out, because you all in the energy. You dabble in the dark arts. You try to make a little altar with a voodoo doll of me. Oh, silly hoe. Kiss that voodoo doll's ass. Put it up close and kiss it. Give it a nice smooch and think of me, because none of that shit works. It's working for you. Somebody's 18, 35 years old. This could be one of these karmics, or that's when they started fucking with you. I know they really started fucking with me once I like became a woman. Once I went to 6th grade camp and I got my period at 6th grade camp, and my mother knew because she was hiring divination spies, scryers to dabble in my shit and be like, oh, when's she gonna get her period? When's she gonna fall in love? When's she gonna have her first boyfriend? When's she gonna lose her virginity? Blah, 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 blah. She packed me hella pads and I didn't know why, and I was like, why is my bag so fluffy? Like, this is 6th grade camp. And she's just like, oh, just in case you need them. Yes, bitch, you knew I needed them. How embarrassing. It was miserable. And it was like a 3-day camp too, and luckily like the universe was like, nah, she don't want to be here for no 3 days, so they cut it short for it was only 2 days, and so we left early, and it was miserable. We were like going hikes everywhere, and I didn't want to go nowhere. Like, I was cramping and miserable. Yeah, so whatever, this third party bullshit was a situationship to be at best. Y'all were never made to be, or no, Spirit said y'all are meant to be. Do not think that I give a fuck. This is the energy. Somebody needs to know that whoever, divine masculine, whoever you left, and they try to like put you in like a third party tryst, weird, a cheating, orgy, polyamorous thing, or divine feminine, flip the energy where you need to put it. They're meant to be. They are both karmics. Your divine spouse fell from grace, and that's why the universe, source, most high God is giving you a new divine spouse. Hi, how are you? Divine feminine. So I'm single. Just throwing that out there. Oh, yeah. Sorry for you. There's evidence of this. There's so much evidence. You're going to have, like, the law has enough evidence to put these fuckers away for many, many years. Hired unaliving, Ponzi schemes, defamation of character, literally pretending you're somebody, like, making profiles with that person's face, stealing their work, like plagiarism, like stealing my readings, saying they're yours, but you're a dark practitioner. You don't get the same downloads I get. How? What else is here? Now they don't want me to testify. They want to keep me stuck. They want to keep you stuck, collective. They don't want to fix Mussy's truth. What did I say? Getting disability check, getting money for you because they say you're unfit, you're unable to take care of yourself. Somebody in your family was getting a disability check for you every month. These people just are allergic to working. They're allergic to being their own selves. They're allergic to wearing their own skin. They're allergic to being authentic. And they follow you. You live and you learn. Your wishes are being granted. Everybody's singing a sad song. It's just another sad love song wrecking my brain. So crazy. Guess I'm more torn up. Be it fast or slow. It doesn't let go of. So crazy. And it's all because of you. We attract, we don't chase. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Working out for me. Working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. You were planned sacrifice, but they failed. They failed the mission. They failed you. Yep. Sending in friendships to hurt you. Changes are coming. They all had a choice. All had a choice. I was so childish, somebody is saying. I didn't want to be a part of this third party, but all the hoes were flocking. All the hoes were flocking. And my balls were knocking. Like, it's just too much. It just sums up to that. These people didn't love themselves enough to say no. These people didn't love you enough to say no, I ain't gonna do that. I love them. They would never do anything wrong to me. IJKL, names very significant. They would never do anything to me. Evil experiment designed by the elite evil coven. This is that 1%. The powers that were. That's who arranged all this shit. But now they want to cut karmic ties and bondage to this powers that were group, but they can't. So the powers that were are attacking their stability because what do you mean you didn't get the client? What do you mean they know everything? shadow banned. Yeah, shadow banning my live. So I'm not technically live. I'm only talking to myself in a room, which is fine. I'm talking to myself right now. I talk to myself all the time. I was talking to myself when I was a little girl. That's cool. What else is new? Okay, so we had an hour. We got a lot of stuff revealed in this reading. Do we need to clarify some shit? A lot of energy happening in the energy. A lot of secrets being revealed. A lot of truths coming out. Ooh-wee. Zoo-wee mama. That's what I heard. You guys remember that movie? Or that from, what was that? Something Diaries, or not Vampire Diaries. Where's that from? Zoo-wee, I don't remember. Zoo-wee mama. Let's clarify these family members. Cause what the fuck, you got me fucked up, ho. Duck if you buck. Duck if you buck. Duck, 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 duck if you buck. Yeah, we ducking, we bucking, we ready to fight. Y'all ain't got no heat. Y'all ain't ready. You really not. You really not. Cause you running Scary Berry and I'm just on my phone, in my house, in my room. I'm busy. I'm doing reading. No, go away. Take a break. I can't interrupt my reading. Thank you so much. So we got my sister, my brother, my auntie, my ex-lover. We've got P, yes honey, and I heard you down with OPP. Yeah, you know me. You're down with OPP. Yeah, you know me. Oh yeah, pressure makes crystals and diamonds. I didn't even see this over here. So while they over here thinking that they're slowing you down or making you stagnant or taking you off of your gifts, your divine purpose, or switching fates or anything of that magnitude, they just made you more beautiful, more abundant, more gifted, more alluring. So thank you. Thanks. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. IJLK. Oh, let me get these initials out first and foremost. Put this in here as well. And then I'm going to make a smoothie and go grab myself until I have to go do my next mommy adventure. Okay. But yeah, everything is working out for you. Your luck is changing. These truths have come out. We've known this shit for a while. We just didn't know the extent of how far this shit went down the rabbit hole. And there's more secrets to be yet revealed. Like I said, Most High's only going to give you a little bit at a time. He's only going to let me share what I need to share at that moment. So this energy is ongoing. It's you can't stop this locomotion is what I'm saying. Okay, so Bop. Somebody's Bop. PN, Bon, Pon, Bonbon, Bonnie, Penny, Nick, Jerry, Iowa, and Kenneth, Larry, PB, BP, Ellen, Ernie, Ian, Kurt, Kenny, Bo, nope, Is it dead? Zaz, give me your phone. Is it dead? Xylus Cayenne.
It's all fine.
I know. Give it to your brother. Because he just woke up. And I can't have him all in my business. So yeah, somebody's feeling very defeated, very betrayed. Tell me about these evil family members, and then I'll close it out. I'll end it with some divination that y'all could do on yourselves to make you feel more comfortable as these new truths come headed towards you, because When I tell you, beautiful things are coming straight for you, and you ain't ready for this. You ain't ready. You're not ready. Okay, let's close it out. Advice. Ooh, Tower. Tower. People are fearful because these changes are happening. Tell us more about this Tower from these evil family members. Literally, you know your name. You know your name. Robert is missing. Damien's missing. He didn't come out. Robert didn't come out, but y'all know. I know, right? Y'all know I know. Alright. So tell me about this Tower. Justice. I heard the justice is imminent. Okay. So these karmic family members are feeling restless, impulsive, anxious, undesirable. They have no regard for the consequences. Because at any point, these people could have came towards you and said, yo, something wicked happened, there was a death in the family, so-and-so left you something in the will, we took this from you, I guess you got too much, or you got more than me, so I was jealous, or you get everything, Marsha. Like, they could have, like, came forward. They could have cut you off, broke you off something, but what I say is true. Okay? What I say is true. You got love. And these people are just going to keep resisting this change. Damn, combative. They are combative against your spirituality. They're combative against these truths. 10 of Swords. 10 swords. These are the same fucking swords I wanted to put in my back, put in your back. But you were protected. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. And this is why you have abundance and luck. They really were trying to resist the inevitable end that was due to them. You can't, karma doesn't skip a beat, though. You guys are well aware of that, right? The world is in your favor. You do know that, right? Thy own truths be... What did I hear? Basically, to summarize, it just means everything dark comes out in the light, and you are the light. Honey, you are the light. You are the abundance. You are the love of their lives, the love that they constantly will try to seek in other people, and nobody will compare, because God broke the mold when he made you. There is no comparison. You cannot compete where you don't compare, period. Thank you. Shattered dreams, shattered illusions, shitty objective, dummy mission for a group of fucking dummies. Okay? We've got the strength here, and strength in the upright. It's because of your confidence and your control and your discipline that you got here, that I got here, that we got here. Okay? We got the Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is a person that is just jealous. This Queen of Wands is just a bitter bitch. A bitter, ugly bitch. Confirmation. Speak, kitty. Confirmation. Who's the Queen of Cups? Aries. Aries could be a Queen of Cups, or you got Aries in your chart. They're sad because you're leaving them behind. You left them behind. They did not ascend with you. They did not make the portal. They did not make the leap. They did not heal. They did not release people, places, and things. Materialistic things, materialistic mindsets. They are having an ego death. This could be an Aquarius. Knight of Cups. It's Aloysius. Knight of Cups. They're just full of disappointment and moodiness. Tell us about the tell us about the future. What advice for the future for the collective? What's some advice for the collective? Now that they know what they know. Advice for the future for the collective. Thank you, Spirit. New beginnings. A limitless pup. Okay, Aloysius. You're not as little as you used to be. You're so big. You're so big. You're too big to sit here. You grew really fast. So you're free. Okay. These people lost their way with dealing with you. Now they're trapped in hermit. Now they're pushed into the dark night of the soul. Now they have to do some shadow work and some rebirths. But you have endless, limitless potential. You don't have to take anything of these people of your past. Don't let them gaslight you. Don't let them offer you a fishy cup, a stinky ass, double-ended. Damn, he cut my thing. Double-ended offer, like a steak offer. It's just gonna create a world block. Judgment is here. They're in spiritual jail right now. They're having literal 3D judgment and spiritual judgment. They want to ask for mercy and forgiveness. Pray to the Most High. 1:21:21 on the clock. Yeah, because these people betrayed you and they were very deceiving. They are burnt out and restless. Somebody is dying. They will all die in threes. It's starting with this karmic family, your ex lover's karmic ass family, their ex's mother, their siblings, cousins. It's gonna run through like fucking plague. All of them will perish. I don't wish that upon anybody. This is the energy, okay? I warned you guys a long time ago. You don't dabble in dark arts. You don't dabble in other people's free will. And you fucking certainly don't dabble in people that are here just to heal you, here just to love you. This is why they're so depressed. This is why they're anxious. And they're full of worry and despair. Okay, so final messages. What's final messages? Final messages. Thank you, Spirit. Courage. You're very courageous. I could be speaking to somebody that has infinite optimism. Optimism. Infinite possibilities. You got a lot of fire in your chart. You may not be a fire sign, but you got fire in your chart. You got grit, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. Your faith was tested in High Priestess. You passed with flying colors. Alright? It's your purity of heart, your purity of soul that got you here. And you're being blessed. And now these people are burdened. And the source is taking them out, okay? This is the energy. This is the energy. Let's see what you guys need to maybe do to just keep yourself a little more grounded and centered. Now I'll let you go. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. Thank you, Spirit. It says, cursed item. Refrain from accepting gifts at this time. Dispose of anything suspicious. So do a whole house sweep. Cleanse your home. Cleanse your energy. Cleanse your floors. Get rid of anything that anybody from your past has maybe gifted you, or maybe something they left at your home. Try to leave like a cursed item in your yard, at your home, or put it on your yard, put it in your yard, your grass, or whatever. And it says light to restore, for restoration of health. Okay, light a candle for your ancestors. But do not pray for these fuckers. Pray they get everything they deserve, and they are. Period. It says, seek to cleanse the energy in your space. Work discreetly. So if you're feeling like these are people in your work, there's like a work coven that happened when I was working at the bank. There was a total work coven at the key bank. Cleanse your space. And I could never cleanse that space the way I wanted to, because you can't burn sage and Palo Santo at the bank. But I definitely had like protection amulets all over. So definitely work on that. Create a protection amulet that you keep with you at all times everywhere you go. Like a double protection barrier, especially because people's energy will latch on to you if you're an empath. You feel the feels. You know when somebody don't like you. It says light to break through obstacles and blockages. Light a candle for to be a blockbuster for you. Spirit is saying do that at midnight. Light a candle at midnight. And do your nightly affirmations in the witching hours between 12 and 3. Okay? It says destroy evil power over your enemies. I can't say that word. Yeah, nope, that's not even gonna try it. Okay? And then it says take a spiritual bath. Take spiritual baths regularly. So keep up your spiritual hygiene. Keep yourself nice and cleansed. And these fuckers that came against you, that came against the 144, the chosen beings, God's light workers, truth speakers, truth tellers, they need to surrender the battle to the divine. That's the only way you're going to heal. These people are sickly, and they know they're sickly, and they know these 3D doctors can't help you because you dabbled in shit that you just were not equipped to dabble in. And now you're seeing the results of that. This is your karma. This is your spiritual judgment in the 3D. It says your shadow side needs attention. Break any and all addictions. That's for you, karmics. Break it. Cut the cord on things, people, places, and things that aren't serving you. This is the only way you're going to heal your soul. This is the only way you have less karma next lifetime, because this one's kind of wrapped up. Not to say like you can't change your ways and evolve. You definitely can, but you have a lot of karma to burn off, and that's just an unfortunate truth. I'm gonna end it here. This is Flower with Rebel Flower Tarot, and I love you guys. See you on the next one. Bye.